This is one of the biggest mistakes that you can make if you're inheriting property, and this could result in the total loss of your property or paying a bill 10 or 20 or $50,000 or more. And I've actually seen this happen. So anytime somebody passes away and a house is left vacant, what you need to do as one of the first things, aside from securing the property, is make sure that the homeowner's insurance company is aware that the house is vacant. A lot of times what they'll do is add what's called a vacancy clause, or they may reissue the policy. Now, the reason for this is very important. Homeowners insurance is provided based on a house being occupied, because if, for instance, the water heater breaks or there's a leak or something happens, if there's somebody living in the house, that problem will be identified a lot sooner and do a lot less damage than if the house is completely vacant. So what this means is, God forbid a disaster happens to that inherited property that nobody's living in before you're able to sell the property or have somebody move into it, you could end up totally losing the property or having your insurance claim denied if the homeowner's insurance company wasn't aware the house was vacant. Now, I have not seen this happen in an estate scenario, but I've seen something almost identical happen. Basically, a gentleman signed for closing. Thankfully, he wasn't my client, but he signed for closing. He was the seller. He signed on a Friday. Now, the property doesn't actually transfer, not just when the closing documents are signed, but when the loan is actually funded and the title company receives the money. So because he signed late on a Friday, the wire actually wasn't sent until the following Monday. There's 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, where the bank isn't open. Now, this guy thought he was really smart and he wanted to save $10 a day on his homeowner's insurance. So despite being advised to leave his insurance in place, as soon as he signed for closing, he walked out of the title company office, picked up his phone, called the homeowner's insurance company, and canceled his policy. Unfortunately, what happened was there was an electrical fire and it burned the entire house down to the slab. The insurance company would not reinstate the policy. Why would they do that? They would literally be losing hundreds of thousands of dollars when they weren't in the wrong. So he was effectively stuck with a slab foundation with no house on it that he owed over $350,000 on. I say this because it's really important that you understand these nuances. If you have any questions about your situation or just talking through the probate process when there's real estate involved, put a link down below where you can schedule a quick call with me. There's also a link down below where you can download my probate guide. Have a great day.